What's going on, folks? It's me, Nightstargamer. We're back with some more Factorio. Honestly, it's kind of late when I'm recording this. It's like 1:40 in the morning. Um, but in a couple days, I have some pretty crazy family stuff with my dad, with his cancer treatments, going for brain surgeries, and I'm kind of down, not quite ready for sleep. Kind of just had a D&D session as well, so I kind of got that residual energy from it. So I figured, you know what, kind of just want to chill, play some Factorio for a little bit, get my mind off of some of the potential badness that can happen, and just zone out and play. So apology for like the little peek into my current life right now, but it's just kind of how it is, and I'm kind of in the mood to play this. And I started recording, so I just figured might as well record it. Um, so yeah, everything here seems to be running well. Actually, you know what? Let's swap you to a steel box. Um, so I have a list. I made a list after the last episode of goals I need to do. Don't know how well you guys can see that, but goals I have. So I have increased iron production, increased gear production, increased bullet production, more power eventually, so more solar and steam. Um, build more turrets and destroy nearby nest. So currently, I'm thinking for nearby nest, this lad, which feels bigger than it did last time. Am I wrong, or is that bigger? I thought it was only like this little guy here. It's still not as big as these ones, but it's a problem. We had many problems we have to deal with, but I think before we deal with any of those, we have to deal with the iron situation first. We need to somehow increase our iron production tenfold. So, what if okay. I'm trying to think how best to do this. So we could either have like kind of what we're doing. One producing just iron plates, the other one producing specifically gears. So rather than splitting off the bottom row here, that's just iron plates, and then up here is just gears. I feel like that's probably the better play. Because right now we have basically at least one miner worth of plates being taken away. Um, so yeah, let's see. We're going to need some iron. I have a bunch of just iron nuggets on me. Can I do something with those? I also want to get back into making steel as well. So, I think we got some gears being built up. Do we have plates being built up here? Not a lot. Oh, great. We're being attacked. If I disable this, how does that increase our our supply. So just by eliminating that, I know we're gonna decrease in gears. But will we start gaining in plates? I'm just gonna take these 75. So we'll see how that works. Because I'm thinking we extend these out. Like one here. One here. And then you can probably get a couple more here and here. And that will get us a lot of iron being produced. With that simple change, are we gaining or are we losing? We're technically gaining, which just a slight switch. That's good to know. And of course, we're probably, losing in gears. But that's important information to have, because I think we can do some adjustments here. First, let's place our furnaces down. Okay. We then place this lad here. And the grabbies go like that. And then coal these guys up. Power everything. And then that's more iron being produced. So in just a short time before we installed that, how many iron did we gain? Honestly, like 130. That's pretty impressive. Let's see what's just two mines produce on top of that. Okay, so that's already huge. I don't think we need this here anymore. For now. We're still going to do something with this, just not here. Oh. Oopsies. Okay. So I think now if we start working on this mine. Okay, we'll start fixing this. Okay. Let's make a couple more power lines. A couple more mining drills. Okay. Thinking... one here. There is iron there. Not a lot, but there's some. 1500 there. $11K there. Yeah, I don't want them pulling from the same sources. So we'll just do this. We're gonna need a couple more of these lads. And now we just need gears. So what I'm thinking is these guys funnel. Huh, I guess. Yeah, we'll have them funnel. Okay, it hasn't been too long. How's our iron supply looking now? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna run out of gears anytime soon. And that's building up. Look at how fast that's building up. That's lovely. That's glorious. Okay. Okay. How do I want to do this? I was thinking of having it just funnel directly into an assembler. But if that's going to be the case, I think I want to do this a little differently. So... So I guess with these, there's a lot of space in between. You know what? Let's just try it like this for now. We'll just slap these down. We'll then go into the machine or the smelter. And the smelter. I'll go into the assembler. Then from the assembler, it'll get funneled onto a conveyor belt. And I'll just have this conveyor belt kind of just connect down to here. But you always make it more efficient afterwards. We'll get some coal thrown into these guys. And now we'll get power. Okay. Now this should... That's creating... 4... Oh, I need to select a goal. There. Okay. Now that should be mass producing those. So let's see, we're down to, let's say 900. And how are we doing for iron? That's starting to actually get a stockpile now. Ooh, that's delicious. I think now, let's make some of these. And I think we place a splitter down here. Or maybe here. Yeah, we'll say here. We'll have that. Go up a little bit. Into another smelter. And then the smelter... Oh, shit. Need stone. Okay. How are you guys on energy? Might as well do a quick top up while we're peeking in. And then, I don't know, steel box. Steel box for the steel. There. And then, pull that up. And we're laughing. This one's gonna probably cause some issues, but let's just... I have so much coal or iron on me. I'd rather it not go to waste. Yeah, that just gets refilled immediately then. Okay. And honestly, let's just... Oh. I was just gonna make another one just to have stuff being produced. Yeah, that's definitely increasing now. Is it? 7, 58, 59, 57, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6. Okay, that's actually gradually going down. I see. I think we're making enough. It's just not able to pick them up fast enough. Three 54, 3 4, 3 2, 3 4, 3 4, 3 4, 3 2, 3 2. All right, we're actually still not making them fast enough. We somehow need more iron being produced, or more of these guys being produced. Okay. Yeah, that's gradually going down. Huh. Hmm. Okay, I need more iron. Or, coal. Okay, let's do a quick, coal run. Make sure everything's all nice and topped up. Eventually we will have electric things. But, unfortunately, that's going to take a little bit. Yep, we already refilled these guys, but it doesn't hurt to do it again. Double check everyone here. How's our steel supply? 14's not too bad. 15. Slow, but it's something. We got some more bullets building up. How's our power supply looking? We're looking pretty pretty used up at the moment. Can I make a couple more boilers or steam engines? We got 1.8 MW. Now this should increase it by 1800. Oh. Oh, I got this mixed up. This is how much we have. So we have, let's say 3 megawatts. If I get rid of this. Okay. 2.8. Okay. So now if I take these. It doesn't seem to be increasing much, actually. Let's... we need iron plates. Okay. Man, I have so much I need to do. Make all 3 of those. I'm just gonna have 1 smelter going, literally just to cook the iron I have on me. Have fun. We'll see how fast that builds up. Well, I guess I'll take some iron from my... Actually, do I even need the diverter for this? Let's try something. What if I use just like the long grabby hand? Yeah. And let's see if that actually increases production at all. Like, we're almost up to like 2 full stacks here. Like, that's beautiful. I'll knock down to 500 and we'll see how that works. Like, this only can take 5 at a time anyways, right? Or 10 at a time, and it cooks up 5 at a time. So it's one of those things where, like, having it divert isn't really needed unless I want to keep taking from that pile. So yeah, we'll try this. Same idea, get the assembler here. You know what? So I don't have to use different power sources, I'm going to change it up. Alright, let's see how that increases our production. And as I said, worst case, we will just have to divert it. But I would rather not do that if I can help it. Oh yeah, that's building up so much quicker now. That's lovely. And you know what? To kinda just... We might as well. Might as well. Alright, we have friendlies attacking. Okay. Same idea, I guess. that, and then call these bad boys up, and there we go. Okay. Alright. So where are we at for gears? $42, $43, $41, $42, $43. Is it just a thing where it's not going to build up no matter how many I get producing? Oh, I see. It's going to build up until this is full. I see. So that's what we're dealing with here. Okay. So we'll just kind of leave that be. Let's work on power. Boiler. Okay. Don't fully get the electricity part. So did we have a max of 3.7? Like, can I just look at how much we have max? Um, are we not getting the benefits of 2 of these engines? Because of how we have it set up? If I take these off, are we, like, making the same energy? I see. Slightly less. Okay, so we weren't actually gaining any more than what we have with these guys. Right? Yeah, that took us down to 900. Okay. So we can do 2 of these steam engines back to back. Yeah. Then any more? Well, it went from 18 to 27. Okay. So it seems to max out at 4 or at 3. $1.8. Yeah, it looks like it maxed out at 3. If I remove this, the same. If I remove 2, it dipped down a little bit. Actually, that didn't really dip down at all. So if I were to say extend this to here, and then add another boiler, then add a thing to fuel it, build the pipes off, and then if I add one more, so what are we at right now? Still 1.7. We're using a bit more power, I'm guessing, from everything else. It's 1.8. Place this down. $2.7. 3.6. Now, why is this green and that green? Is it because I have the perfect amount of energy being produced? $5.4. Okay. $6.3. $7.2. Okay. So somehow this is working, whereas before it wasn't, and I'm confused. But I guess for now, as long as it's working, we'll work with it. So that's our energy production fix. Now we need to start making some more bullets. How's our gear situation? Iron's doing really well. We're being attacked again. Ooh, look at that. That's looking good. Iron's about... What can I do better? Maybe it will change. Maybe it'll start to change now that that's getting full. No, that's still going down. Okay. Ooh, we're almost at advanced material processing. So that we could always increase our production of green and blue, or green and red. But I'm not feeling like we need to do that at the moment. I guess if I wanted to, rather than increase the production, I can just increase how fast these shovel it in. Or I guess. Okay, we have to do science. I guess more research. Engine gets us cars, trains, fuel handling. We don't really need that at the moment. This gives us circuit networking, which I think increases the output of stuff. Let's get better automation. And let's do a quick little plan thing. Let's make another... Okay, we need more stone brick to make this furnace. Mass consumption 90. 90. Pollution 4. Pollution 2. Doubles the crafting speed, though. Is that actually what we need to just do better? Alright, first things first. Make a thing. Place you there. Then if we go... like that. Like that. Give you some juice. And that will basically double our production. Or our research. Look at all of this iron. This is so beautiful. Man, look at that. Are you actually gaining at all, or not really? Not really gaining, but not losing at a fast pace either. It's just kind of staying stagnant, which isn't bad. Is that we're at least keeping with demands. Okay. Now let's work on... No, let's do the next thing on the list. We'll work on bullet manufacturing. Oh, we almost have a break in our wall. Make some turrets. I want to see where I can place them. Can I place you here? I can. Okay. Man, this area probably smells wonderfully. Okay. Let's do some adjustments. Let's make another electric miner. Well, we have so much iron being produced. What if we split? Do something like that. That way, if it gets full, it's not gonna like. Alright. They're starting to get a bit more aggressive. And if I'm gonna do something like this, let's change it up a little bit. Let's have the production up here. Okay. Then assembler. We just need iron, right? Bullets? Yeah. So we'll do like an assembler here. Make a couple more. Actually, we can make higher tier ones, but let's just focus on like the basic ones. Ooh, research speed. That wouldn't be bad. Might as well grab that. And then you guys can just make bullets. And you guys can funnel into those. There. Basically, that should increase our bullets by quite a bit. And I don't think it's going to impact our iron too badly. But if it does, we'll big jump it. But look at this. That's good iron production. Let's get some lights here. Might as well do another coal run. Good timing for that. Okay, we're about to get into a bit of a coal deficiency. Or iron deficiency because of the coal. Looks like we're using up more coal than we used to. Oh, shit. Did not even see them. Alright. So I'll throw a turret down here now. Right. I was coming here to grab more coal, then got distracted by the everything of the situation. Man, once we can get like electric power stuff, we'll be in business. We're still building up a good stockpile of these, so I'm not too worried about those. Ooh, look at that! 131 steel? Up to 96 bullets? Okay, we're coming down here to do an iron check. Coal check, I mean. How's it looking down here? How can I rig this so both are pulling from the same coal chest? Is that even possible? Because this is gradually going down, right? Alright, and I am back, folks. I had a good night's sleep. Still tired, but that's just adult life. Um, so yeah, like legit, I went to bed last night, and my brain was like, can I make this better? Can I, like, would it be better if I just gather all the ore, transported that ore to, like, a facility where I refine it, and then from that refinery, I split it off and do all that stuff? And I was like, I kind of want to do that. The downside is I have to actually do that, and I just set this up. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. But it is an option. Um, because I'm actually not sure if it's better to transport the ore first and then turn that ore into whatever it is that you want to do, or if it's better to refine it there and then transport the stuff. But that's something we can play around with when we have maybe a bit more automation or a bit more like supplies. I think for today, this is gonna be very scary. How do I? There's an option, right, to like. Okay, cool. That actually shows like what these things take. Interesting. Um, but yeah, we have some alien groups to contend with, which means I need to get prepared. Um, because in this half of the episode, we are taking on at least the bottom aliens. Maybe some of them to the right. We'll see. So typically, what I do, bear with me, it's been a little bit since I've done this. Typically, what I do is I do the turret wall method, where I basically bring a bunch of turrets down, set up a wall, place a turret in the wall, place some bullets in that turret, and just let it do work. Um, think of it as like leapfrogging with turrets. Um, so that's the initial plan. That also requires me to enact the initial plan, which means I'm going to need stuff. How do I? Is it tab? Nope. Not caps lock. Control. Alt. Okay, one of these buttons swapped stuff. Uh, and like I pressed it accidentally previously. Okay, my coffee's in a bad spot. I'm going to move that. In like an hour and a half, you're gonna hear a timer. I do have someplace to be in like 2.5 hours, so I need to at least be somewhat aware of time. So, um, yeah. Tomorrow my dad has brain surgery to do, so I need to get up at like a stupidly early time, like 4 in the morning, just to make it to wherever I need to make it to. Um, so I realized that my wife and I aren't really going to be able to see each other because I have to go to bed at like 8, and she doesn't get home until like 9 or 10. So, and my normal bedtime is like 12 or 2 in the morning. So it's gonna be a rough day. So I figured at 2, I'm gonna go meet up with her. Oh no, at 3 I mean. So I need to pack up, get ready, and all that kind of stuff with time to spare. Um, let's see. Stack transfer. Check out slash Drop stack item, left click. Inventory split, control, right click. Open item GUI, right click. Quick bar. Rotate at the quick bar X. Ah, there we go. Alright. Let's wait till morning. So we actually have light. Is there anything else I need to do? That group is getting very close. Yeah, because we're going to need bullets at the ready. We're going to need turrets at the ready, and we're going to need walls. You know what? Screw it. Alright. I guess that explains why they were so close. Get you some bullets. Okay. Okay. Dodge lads. Okay. Okay, making our way down. Let's make a couple extra turrets. Didn't you used to move slower while crafting? I feel like they got rid of that mechanic. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, there's the nest. You know, I don't know how I feel. Ow! Okay, apparently that's poisonous. Got it. Okay. This nest has been destroyed. Cool. Like, it's a little bit of like a cowardly way to handle it, but at the same time, it makes it so I'm not in a lot of danger, and it gets the job done. That way, if I need to fall back to a previous turret, I can. I don't know if this is like the optimal way, but this is just the way I figured out how to do it. At least on single player, maybe if you have like more players, you can just kind of stormtrooper your way in. But That's at least one group down. The second group looks a little bigger, but I think we can also handle it. Maybe we can get rid of both of these factions right now and not have to deal with them later. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, that's a lot of them. It's a lot of them and a lot of trees. Oops. Did not mean to shoot that right away. Okay. They handled? They seem to be handled. Alright, that's 2 nests down. I don't know what the nest up there is going to have. That's a problem for future me. Alright, so that's a huge load off our mind, though. And off our shoulders. Not having to worry about those guys wreaking havoc. At some point, we're going to start getting attacked from the top left here. But for now, we're good. Maybe I'll get an extra scanner in there. Get a little extra, get a bit more eyes. Okay. So I guess now, what do I do? Where do I focus my energies? Man, are we maxed out on iron? Yeah, holy shit. And that's a steel chest as well, okay. So we have stuff to make with iron now. You know what? Let's get another steel thing happening. Oh, I need more coal. Throw the coal in. Get some more power going. And that will get us basically doubling our steel supply. Yeah, I had a feeling these were going to be running out of coal soon. Honestly, with how much coal we're burning through, I might need to make more miners. Yeah, the mines up here good. I think you use a bit of a top up. You know, I guess I could just swap them. But like with that improvement, we have so much iron and stuff now. I almost just don't know what to do with that much iron. Ooh, look at this backup. So much iron. Alright, I guess now it's time to start making stuff with all this iron. Otherwise, we're just polluting for nothing. Is it E? Yeah, I forget how you pick up stuff. Apparently this is like a little ghost button. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of iron being needed. Having to load it up myself is annoying. But I think at the moment it's like a necessary hindrance. How are we on power? Honestly, pretty solid. No complaints. Okay. Oh, I might as well finish this wall. Cool. Wall's finished. These machines are all up and running. We almost have better electricity. We are going to need to separate these to make steel pipes. Or metal pipes. How's our iron or steel looking? Pretty good. Alright. Are we getting a stockpile of this now? Ooh, look at that. That's going up nicely. Great. That is delicious. Okay. We can upgrade research lab. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We could get solar. It's useless at night, but like something. Is there a way that we can store power? We will eventually need rocket silo, but that takes a lot of junk. But getting it would get the portable solar panel set, and then it will get us personal. Okay, that's where we get batteries. Then we can upgrade the batteries to better batteries. Insert it into armor to store. Okay, so that's not actually. Okay, so these are all for armor. Okay. Concrete. Oh, we can use this for flooring. Interesting. Uh, Guns will get us closer to military science. So yeah, we might as well upgrade our guns. Get that going. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Where do I focus my efforts? I think we just got steel piping, right? Yeah, an iron stick. Let's start pulling away some of the iron to make the sticks. Make a chest. Oh no, I don't want you making chests. I want you making iron rods. And then I want a grabby going into a chest. Which we need iron sticks for. Okay, and that probably gives us more range as well. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I also need to slap down splitter before I can actually get this working. So probably not even going to affect our our iron at all, really. All right, so we got more bullets. I guess I can research military science. Ooh, getting gates wouldn't be bad either. So we can actually leave our base would be nice. 30 seconds times 100, 15 times 30. You know what? We'll just get this. That won't take long at all. All right. Already in business. So we have the big electrical poles. So I think this allows us to carry electricity further, but it has less space around it, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, this allows us to like go very, very far. Whereas medium electric pole, wire reach 9. Yeah, wire reach 32. Supply area 4x4, 7x7, 5x5. But really, just no more reason to use the small pole. Cool. Look at this. Man, this is great. Is there a way I can, like, amp up these? Like, maybe I could increase the production of green and red stuff. Okay. Let's grab these. Let's work on cleaning up the power grid a little bit. So, make like 20 of these lads. And even if we don't use them now, we'll definitely use them later. Some copper smelting, and then we can pack up that smelter. Eventually setting it up so I don't have to go in and refill all of the burners would be great. Which is why I was kind of thinking setting up like an area where I basically gather all the things and move it to another place. And then I use that as the factory. Now that we got rid of those monsters as well, I can start expanding my base. Ooh, getting defenders would be good. Did they have robots before? I don't remember unlocking these earlier. Oh yeah, you guys can't really see like the requirements here, but yeah, this is basically just like the requirements required to make these. Ooh, grenades? Oh, stronger explosives. I have explosives as it is. Holy shit, I do. That's cool. I remember them being very good. I can also make better armor for me. Okay, and to make the military science, we're going to need piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. Okay. Yeah, do I do that? Do I gather all the materials and bring them to one location? Is that the next, like, big project? Okay. Get a bunch of those made up. So, what does it take to make armor piercing rounds? Copper, steel, and firearm. Okay. So we got the firearm being done. Grenades take coal and iron, which we have the iron to do that with. Is that what I need to do? Because realistically, we use basically, like, we wouldn't need to have all this stuff here, right? Like, all the burners, all that stuff in this location. We can just build that elsewhere. I guess the question is where. If I'm going to be transporting all the stuff to a singular location where it will be refined and then combined, I think over here is the best location, right? So maybe I expand outwards and then like this entire, eventually use like almost this entire area here as like my boundary, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. like maybe expand down and then out and up. So get all the coal being processed and brought to a location or a couple locations. Get all the copper brought to a location. Get everything where it needs to be. I think that's the ideal thing. Also, I'm gonna step away real quick to grab another coffee. So, I'll see you all when I have an extra coffee. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what we work on. We work on expanding the foundry and having basically a facility where we process everything. I could also start doing that down here in this space, similar to how I have it now. Oh, looks like we unlocked what we were working on. Yeah, my 30 seconds time 100. I could get landfill. Concrete would be pretty good, honestly. Ooh, I can make 2 iron sticks for 1 iron? What's the current recipe for that? Oh. 2 iron for 1. Okay. I guess that's an alternate way to unlock that recipe then. But yeah. I think that's what we work on. I can also work on doing the rewiring as well. But I feel like the better thing to do would be to rewire stuff after I get everything set up. So yeah, I guess I'm mapping this out. We need to pick a location to drag everything to. And I don't think here's going to work, just because we have to go through the coal. If anything, I'd almost rather have this area here be our research center. Because it's kind of in between everything, right? And we can easily drag our materials to this location once ready. So yeah, let's... Wait, did we unlock walls? Not yet. Alright, we'll just open up a little doorway for us. And let's start expanding. Can I make the upgraded pick? Gotten when I make whatever. Yeah, I think that's automatic. I could make upgraded armor though. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Just in case I get attacked by some not so friendlies. Oh, we also need steel. Which shouldn't be a problem. We have doubled our steel production. Honestly, let's just start pulling from the pile. Okay. Let's try a little something, shall we? Alright. That did do damage. You know, in some ways, I do feel bad about the monsters in this game because, you know, they're just trying to live their life. It's like that one animated movie, Open Season, I think, where the animals kind of like take revenge on the farmers or something like that, or like on the hunters. Kind of like the same idea. You know, they're just like, hey, we're trying to live here, and you're destroying everything. So like, is there a story for like our character? Like, you know, we know he crash landed here and he's trying to get home. Like, does he have a family at home? Like, what's his deal? You know, like, is it supposed to be like open ended for like you the player? You know what would actually be neat, and I don't know if this game has that or not because I never tested it. If when you first crash land, the mods were passive. You know, so like if you like first class land, as long as the pollution's like under a certain amount, the mobs just didn't care. So like realistically, you could build yourself a house and live and not have to deal with like mobs attacking you. That would actually be really cool because it would further cement the idea that like they're not actually normally aggressive. They're aggressive because you're basically killing them from the pollution. If that is a thing, let me know. I'm assuming no. Okay. I don't need to make this too wide yet. Yeah, we can always just keep expanding out, but I think this is really all we need at the moment. Oops. Yeah, that's a lot of space. There we go. That's all cleared up. There, like that. How's our map looking? Okay, we've uncovered a fair bit. Big copper source up here. Oil. Behind a bunch of mobs. Ooh, there's oil down here and not a lot of enemies in between. But honestly, the rest of our resources are very spread out. There we go. Now let's set up some turrets. That covers up to here. Covers up to there. So like this guy basically goes where I'm standing. There we go. A little bit of overlap, so over here. Can I repair these in my pockets? No. Like, I vaguely remember having, like, repair bots. I don't remember the combat bots at all. Apparently Q deselects whatever you're holding. That's good to know. Okay, so now we got that. We have a decent supply of these things for now. I think I can shut down production a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Because we got a decent supply being made. Let's... Could you, like... do, like, an area layout? Could you, like, map stuff out? On, like, the map or something? Add tags? Oh, interesting. So you can actually add little markers. Interesting. So yeah, I guess we'll start planning stuff. We need assemblers. And forges. So you know what? Let's just take apart everything we got over at this end. Cause I feel like we got a decent amount of stuff at the moment where I'm not too worried. Man, that actually went through all the iron there. Okay. So yeah, let's take these things apart. Like, we'll keep production going as long as I can. Because we have a decent amount of supply of the other stuff. Stop it. There we go. Nope. Oh, shit. Oopsie doodles. Okay. Those are all disabled. Let's take everything apart. Yeah, listen to how quiet it is now. This song sounds like something you would hear in like the Legend of Zelda games. You know, like a temple mute sound or something like that. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. Oh. Guess I'll leave that there for now. These are all out of power. How about everything up here? That still all has power, so it's just these guys that are not powered. Which is fine. Okay, we have a lot of coal. Let's just store the coal in here. We also got a fair bit of wood. So let's just place a wooden chest down and just put all the wood in this chest. And I'll place another chest down for just random ore I have. Okay. So that at least frees up some space. So what if we clear this? Okay. And we do sort of like a similar idea where it gathers stuff up here. And then like we'll have like transport belt here. And then So something like that. So it just gets placed onto a conveyor belt like immediately. Then kind of like I could either have this facing a different direction and have it all connect to the same belts, or I can have them facing the same way and just have the belts kind of loop into each other. We'll try that one for now. We'll see how that works, or how that looks. Like, quite honestly, that's probably all we need, but we can always expand it later. So then, like that, and then this. Yeah, we could always add a couple more here as well. So we could kind of just stretch this out to there. Turn it up to here. And then these guys can run their thing. They connect. And then all that iron is pulled down to the refinery. Okay. They actually don't know what to put away right now. Okay, I think I can now start taking apart this stuff. I'll leave the gears there for now. Okay. And I can remove the iron as well. Pockets are getting a bit full. I'm not overly worried. Okay. Okay, I think for here. We break these. We don't need that produce anything right now. Just break all of this. Okay, my pockets are full of iron. We can just kind of place a bunch of these in there. Okay. Then I can transport these lads to here. Well, I guess since we already have power up here, I might as well just do something like this with a little grabby hand. Set this to green. Okay. And then move the stuff up to here. That way we at least still have this being produced. Just for now, so like we're still working towards our goal. It's not pretty or efficient, but it's at least something. Cool. There we go. There. There. I don't need that many grabby hands, so we can just store those. And that is producing. Okay. Yeah, not pretty, but it's doing the job that I need it to do. Okay. So I actually do need a few of these. So there we go. So that we don't have to worry about not having enough. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll start having the foundry here. So we need. Would it be best to have it going into chests or just kind of funneling? Probably funneling, right? Okay. Let's try something like this. So it turns, and then the iron gets funneled up to here. We then had grabby hands, pulling from them, and placing the ore into chests, where we then have something pulling it into the foundry, or into the furnace. Like so. So we need a total of 5 of these little boys. I don't know why I said little boys. Just pretend I never said that. That was really weird. There we go. And then boop, 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 boop. Boop. And then these grab the iron. And now I'm gonna do something a little wacky here. I'm gonna use the long hands. Then they place the stuff into a chest. And then, what I'm thinking is we have coal being funneled down here. And then we have grabby hands funneling the coal into these lads. And then that's pretty much it for now. So like if we divert this coal, say here for now, and we have the coal can connect to here. Let's get... Now this is where we start getting the power system set up. I'm also running out of time for this episode, and I have so much I want to do. Damn this game for being so good. Okay. So. We just turned off all the power. That's okay. We'll get it all back momentarily. So... I see that these guys are a little bit thicker, so we can place this one here. I can then place the medium pole like here. And that'll power everything that needs to be powered there. Then we can use the big pole. Well, looks like we still need a medium pole to power these guys. That. Wire reach 9, wire reach 7.5. Okay, so it's slightly more. It doesn't feel like it's slightly more, though. And then... yeah, we'll do one more here. And then we'll switch to the big lad. And that will get us power where we need the power. That. Now I can bring the power system down to here with these big boys. Boom. Are you not connected? How are you? Oh, are these guys not connected at all? Okay. Okay, I guess I'll switch this up a little bit. I'll put right here. that. So that's a lot of iron being produced. That's being pulled down to here, which I'm going to need the power. So that's where we switch to these lads. And then these. There. Now, how well is this going to work? And this is a thing where if this works well, I can just extend this down. Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing so. Also, light. So how's this working? These have, they have enough coal, and they're all funneling into these. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Honestly, we might not even need this much iron, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we probably don't even need this much iron. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is why these games are so good. Because, like, remember the beginning of the episode, I spent all that time making a better iron thing, and then I walked away for like 2 minutes to basically go to bed. And then I was just like, oh, I have this really cool idea. Let's try doing this. So look at this. We got iron being produced, like a lot of iron being produced. We got a lot of backup iron. In all honesty, I can probably turn off like a couple of the machines and be fine with it. Like, can I turn off like some of these power things? Like, let's just... We don't need these guys at the moment. We'll just see how we're handling with what we got now. Yeah. This is so much iron being produced. Even with what we got there, that's probably more than enough. At least for now. And then... we'll end up having this. Like, basically whatever we need these irons to be produced for, that's what we use it for. So if we need some of these to be used for gears, we have gears being made. So you know what? We do need gears. We know that for certain. So let's get a thing here. Yeah, let's get a thing here. Get a little grabby hand. Going in, going out. This will be gears. And then we need a little bit of power. There. Now we have gears. We have gears being produced there. And we'll get iron rods being produced here. Boom. And then we have... I am seeing a bit of a flaw, which is the layout. There. Yeah, that's already a lot of stuff being produced. They're not running out of coal. We're a little lower on iron. I'm wondering if it's better to have it loop, always be going in a circle, or to keep doing this. But yeah, boom, we have this now. Now with my last like 9 minutes, can I get like the same thing going but for copper? Okay. Bunch of copper. You can put the copper into here. Extra iron into this chest. Okay. And are these building up iron? Okay. It looks like cutting off all the extra iron was a bad mistake. In this situation, I guess you'd rather have too much than not enough. So let's do a quick reworking of this. Because currently, I can't quite rig it to be expandable. If I do this... Now, it is. Like, I can just keep expanding this down. You know what? Let's see. If I make this into a loop... Does it then make it easier to build up resources? Let's say 240. Let's see what that is when we come back. Yeah, one. Yeah, that's going down, but we'll see. So it's a stack of 50 and a stack of 34. So yeah, we'll see what that's looking like later. Let's get copper doing something similar. So like similar idea. Yeah, we're not going to need all this copper at the moment. But I just want to get it, like, laid out. Yeah. Kind of like this, and then we have sort of coming up here, then, like, branching down. And I guess if I really needed to as well, up here can be where I process all the copper and bring it down. So like up in this area. Did I not put bullets in this, or should I be concerned? I guess I didn't put bullets in these. Okay. Yeah, excellent. If I wanted to like optimize stuff as well, I could technically separate these by two, have two conveyor belts going, and then connecting if I really wanted to like optimize copper grabbing, I guess. So the fact that we can expand this is good. But we don't need to for copper at the moment. We can just get away with like this. Would I want to optimize copper grabbage? I guess we can try it, right? It doesn't hurt to try. I feel like that just takes more material, like more conveyor belts, so. But we can try it. Like that. Yeah, that is a very far way to pull all of our copper. So maybe what I'll do is I'll bring the copper down to here. And then we set up a similar system of copper being grabbed to then be refined. And then that being grabbed, be placed in the chest. And then the chests are here, being filled by the copper. Because if I wanted to as well, same as like the iron, I can just swap out these two sources of iron just to make these, if need be. Kind of cut out the middleman here. But also, this middle iron is building up. Oh, I see. This was not getting enough iron, so I think I do have to increase iron production. We're learning though. That's the thing. We need to figure out how much is required of everything. So we'll go back to using all our resources and see if that just gives us too much, and then we'll just cut back where we need to. Boop. You know what? We'll do that, and we'll cut out just one of these guys. Does this increase our iron production and make it reliable? Yeah, so I need to bring this a little differently. We have this going up, wrong way. We have this going up in this direction. That's going to have our coal. Could I break off from this collection, or is that going to be bad? We got the coal. Coal gets gathered into the machines. And then these machines gather and place in the chest, which will be here. All right. And then I need to put power. Oh. Oh, cool. We got our research. Let's start working on gates. Something like that. They're gonna funnel. I then need to power everything. So we have this source here, so I can just kind of... that. Oh. You had to be the odd one out, right? There we go. And then we rig this from here. Start getting coal. And then that should be what we need there. Now, we also need to get these guys functioning. Okay. I do have to wrap up this episode, but let's just get this stuff rewired. See, that's why I also set my alarm to go off a little earlier than I needed. That way I can kind of wrap up, but not feel like I have to, like, rush to wrap up. Okay. So now... Let's see. Branch. We get one of these big guys to branch up here. Can't reach. Oh, I can't reach. And he kind of branches off. Like here. And then we can branch the little guys. Is that not? Oh. I see. I can't connect to, like, the wire itself. Okay. There we go. Oh, and then... There. Now we need to run the power here. Okay. Then pull this here and connect this here. Alright, so that will gather the copper. Bring the copper down. You can slap a light up here just so we can see better. And we're no longer using this. I guess if I wanted to, though, I could rig up like a quick gear grab and spot just to have that at least still doing its thing. Alright, well, this actually appears to be building up now with the new rake. Does it work better with the loop, or does it work better without the loop? But yeah, that should do that. And sure enough, we do have copper being produced. We don't appear to have enough copper to get down to the bottom. But that's an easy fix. You can just slap a couple more of these guys down. Get them properly wired up. And boom. That should do what we need to do. Unless them being produced on the same conveyor belt just makes it better overall. But I'm assuming we just don't have enough to get down to the bottom. Yeah, here comes a new batch. Let's see, is this enough for all of them to grab their share? Okay. Bottom guy is grabbing its share now. But let's add one more mine. Just to further ensure that everyone gets their fair share of the ore. Oh, we have concrete and stuff now. Excellent. Oh, apparently you need just regular iron and a lot of water to make the concrete. Interesting. So we're gonna need a way to store water. Do we have like water containers? Like how do you even mix that? Oh, assembly machine. Can you connect water to assembly machines? I did not know you could do that. Yeah, let's get our second guy here as well. Producing more copper. That's being brought down here, and it's starting to build up. Excellent. Now we got copper being produced, we got iron being produced. And this can be expanded if we needed to. Excellent. Everything is self-sufficient. But this is where I pack up this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're liking this series. I'm having a great time with this game. Any tips you guys have, let me know them. No spoilers for like things to come. Like, I've gotten a fair bit into this game, but don't spoil like enemies, creatures, how to handle them, that sort of stuff. Just what you've seen so far, tips on how to improve what you've seen. Not, oh, you get blank in the future, prepare for blank. Because I won't know what blank is. And if I do know what blank is, I still have to get to that point. So any tips you have, share, but do so respectfully. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.